The Amish have been preparing for emergencies their whole lives. They just never called it that. Every single item on this list costs less than $10. Most people have never thought to buy one. When the power goes out for most of us, we panic. We reach for the phone, the flashlight app, the takeout menu. The Amish reach for nothing. Because everything they need is already in the drawer, the barn, or the pantry. They are not preppers in the modern sense. They are just people who never stopped being ready. Most survival advice focuses on expensive gear, big kits, fancy gadgets. But the Amish tradition points somewhere else entirely. It points to cheap, simple, proven tools that work without batteries. The kind of items that last decades and cost almost nothing. So why does almost nobody talk about this? Because there is no profit in selling a 10-cent candle or a bar of lye soap. But there is enormous value in knowing which ones to buy. This video is about 15 specific items. Each one is used regularly in Amish households. Each one is available right now for under $10. Each one solves a real survival problem. No electricity, no technology required. Let us start with number 1, the hand can opener. This sounds almost too simple to mention. But in a long power outage, a drawer full of canned food means nothing without one. The Amish use manual openers every single day. They do not own electric versions. A good manual can opener costs around $2 and lasts for years. Buy 2, because they do get lost in a crisis. Number 2 is beeswax candles. The Amish make their own, but you can buy a pack for under $10. Beeswax burns slower and cleaner than paraffin. It does not drip as aggressively, and it gives off real warmth. In a cold house with no power, that matters more than you think. A dozen beeswax tea lights will run you about $8 online. Stock them in a cool, dark place, and they last almost indefinitely. Number 3 is a fermentation crock, or a simple mason jar with a lid. The Amish preserve food without refrigeration. Fermentation is how they do it. A basic wide-mouth mason jar costs under $2. You fill it with cabbage, salt, and water, and within days you have sauerkraut. That sauerkraut stays edible for months without a refrigerator. Fermented foods also support gut health during times of stress and poor diet. This is not folklore. It is proven microbiology. Lactobacillus bacteria create an acidic environment that blocks dangerous microbes. A 10-cent pinch of salt and a jar is all the Amish need. Number 4 is cotton twine. A 100-foot roll costs about $3. Amish farmers use it to tie down covers, hang tools, lash bundles, guide plants. In a survival situation, cordage is one of the most versatile things you can own. It is not paracord, and it does not need to be. For most everyday survival tasks, simple cotton twine gets the job done. Number 5 is a box of wooden matches, not a lighter. Matches. Lighters run out of fuel, crack in the cold, and fail when wet. A waterproof box of Strike Anywhere matches costs under $4. The Amish keep them in sealed tins near the stove, near the lanterns. Store them somewhere dry, and they will still work in 20 years. Number 6 is a hand crank pencil sharpener, and yes, this makes the list. The Amish rely heavily on written communication: notes, lists, measurements, letters, records. When the power is out and you are managing a household or a small community, the ability to write clearly becomes more important than most people expect. A metal hand crank sharpener costs about $3. It will outlast every battery-powered version ever made. Number 7 is a bar of lye soap. This is one of the oldest cleaning agents on Earth. The Amish make their own, but a commercial bar costs around $4. Lye soap kills bacteria effectively and requires no running water to use. It lathers with minimal water and rinses clean even in cold conditions. In a sanitation crisis, hygiene is key. It separates minor illness from major infection. A single bar can last an individual several weeks of daily use. Number 8 is a wool darning needle and thread. A pack of large eye needles costs about $2. Heavy-duty thread, another $2. The Amish mend everything: clothing, bags, sacks, leather straps, canvas covers. When you cannot go to a store and your jacket has a tear, you fix it. The ability to do basic repairs extends the life of every piece of gear you own. This is a skill most people have quietly lost, and the materials are almost free. Number 9 is white vinegar. A large bottle costs about $3 and does more than most people know. The Amish use it to clean surfaces, treat minor wounds, preserve foods. It removes mineral scale from kettles and water containers. It neutralizes odors in confined spaces. At 5% acidity, it is genuinely antimicrobial. That means it kills many common bacteria on surfaces and in food prep areas. One bottle handles cleaning, first aid, and food storage. Number 10 is a small cast iron trivet or stand. This is often overlooked. A trivet is a metal platform that lets you set pots over an open flame safely. The Amish cook over wood stoves and open hearths. A small trivet costs between $4 and $8. It means you can cook over a candle cluster, a fireplace grate, or a camp burner without ruining your pots or burning your hands. It turns any heat source into a functional cooking setup. Number 11 is a seed packet collection. You can buy a mixed vegetable seed packet bundle for under $10. These are not for immediate emergencies. They are for what comes after. The Amish think in seasons, not just in days. If a disruption lasts more than a few weeks, growing food becomes essential. Stored seeds cost almost nothing and take up almost no space. Heirloom varieties are best because you can save seeds from the harvest. That means one packet becomes many future harvests. Number 12 is a manual egg beater. This sounds minor until you realize what it replaces. The Amish bake and cook from scratch every single day. A hand-cranked egg beater costs about $5. It handles eggs, batters, and light sauces without any power source. Cooking from raw ingredients becomes far more manageable with basic hand tools. It also makes a great backup when a kitchen drawer gets jammed. Number 13 is a glass oil lamp. A simple clear glass kerosene lamp costs around $8. The Amish have used them for generations for a reason. They produce a steady, warm light that is far better than a flickering candle. They run on kerosene, lamp oil, or even olive oil in a pinch. One full reservoir gives you several hours of usable reading light. So how does this beat a flashlight? It requires no batteries and produces more ambient light. The fuel also stores for years. Number 14 is a natural bristle scrub brush. These cost about $3 and last far longer than synthetic versions. The Amish scrub pots, floors, fabrics, and vegetables with these every day. In a situation without dish soap or a dishwasher, a stiff natural bristle brush is what actually cleans things. It works with just water or with a sliver of lye soap. Synthetic brushes break down quickly under heavy daily use. A natural bristle brush can be cleaned, dried, and used again for years. Number 15 is a packet of activated charcoal. This is one of the more surprising items on the list. Activated charcoal has been used in traditional and folk medicine for centuries. The Amish community uses it for basic digestive complaints and minor poisoning. Modern emergency medicine also uses activated charcoal for exactly the same reason. It works by adsorption. A single glass oil lamp lights a room, not just one person. A cast iron trivet holds a pot for a family, not just a solo camper. These items are designed for communal use. That is a dimension most survivalists completely miss. There is also the question of shelf life. Matches stored in a sealed tin, 20 or more years. Beeswax candles in a cool space, indefinite. Mason jars, indefinite. Cotton twine, decades. White vinegar, indefinite. Lye soap, many years if kept dry. Activated charcoal, 5 to 10 years if sealed. Seeds stored in a cool, dry place. 5 years or more for most varieties. None of these items need to be replaced every season. You buy them once, store them well, and they are there when you need them. That is a fundamentally different philosophy from the modern survival industry. The modern industry wants you to upgrade, replace, and restock constantly. The Amish approach says buy the right thing once and take care of it. That philosophy saves money every single year and builds real resilience. Now consider the total cost of this list. 2 can openers, $4. Beeswax candles, $8. Mason jars, $2. Cotton twine, $3. Wooden matches, $4. Hand crank sharpener, $3. Lye soap, $4. Darning needles and thread, $4. White vinegar, $3. Cast iron trivet, $6. Seed packets, $8. Manual egg beater, $5. Glass oil lamp, $8. Natural bristle scrub brush, $3. Activated charcoal, $5. Total cost is around $74 for the entire collection. That is less than 2 tanks of gas, less than 1 visit to a restaurant. And that collection addresses every core survival need an average household faces. Most people spend more than that on items they use once and throw away. The Amish would find that baffling. Here is the thing that ties all of this together. The Amish are not preparing for the end of the world. They are simply living in a way that does not require the world to keep working. There is a meaningful difference there. A prepper stockpile is a backup plan. An Amish household is just a household. The tools work because they are used. The skills hold because they are practiced. The supplies last because they are chosen wisely. Every item on this list under $10 reflects a single idea, that the best survival tool is one you already know how to use. And that idea costs almost nothing. The Amish figured that out generations ago. The rest of us are just starting to remember it. If you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Survival items that Amish people buy are not exotic or hard to find. They are sitting on shelves in hardware stores and general stores right now. They cost less than a cup of coffee in most cases. The value is not in the item itself. The value is in the habit of reaching for it before you need it. That is the real Amish survival secret. Not a gadget, not a bunker, not a list of gear. Just the quiet, steady practice of being ready every single day.